Uh, Ever wonder why some stories stick with us while others fade away? Uh, think about Luke Skywalker, the farm boy who became a Jedi Knight, a symbol of hope for a galaxy far, far away. For decades, fans envisioned his future a wise and powerful master guiding a new generation. But what happens when the reality doesn't match the dream? The release of The Last Jedi in 2017 sparked a passionate debate. While critically acclaimed, it challenged long-held expectations. And the portrayal of Luke Skywalker, a disillusioned hermit, uh, left many fans feeling betrayed. Was this the hero they remembered? Was this the future they imagined? Fortunately, the expanding universe of Star Wars on Disney Plus is offering a new perspective um, through series like The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. Lucasfilm is quietly filling in the gaps, reshaping Luke's legacy, and softening the sting of his controversial fate. The Last Jedi was bold, experimental, and deliberately detached from the original trilogy's formula. Um, for some, this was refreshing, um, but for many, it felt like a betrayal, particularly in how it treated Luke Skywalker. Uh, the return of the legendary hero wasn't the triumphant return. Uh, Fans had anticipated traditional instead of a noble teacher. Luke refused responsibility, dismissing the Force as dangerous and the Jedi legacy as a failure. This was a jarring shift for audiences who had waited decades to see him return to greatness. The cynicism felt abrupt, especially considering his optimistic spirit in Return of the Jedi. Uh, the film explained this cynicism stemmed from Ben Solo's fall, a moment of hesitation that pushed him toward the dark side. But for many, that hesitation clashed with Luke's defining trait, uh, unwavering faith in others, even those who seemed beyond redemption. The explanation felt underdeveloped, making his despair seem unearned. Uh, and then Luke's arc felt less like tragedy and more like regression, um, because um, fans didn't reject complexity. They rejected the sense that the saga's ultimate hero had given up before the story even began. And that perception fueled years of backlash. You know, the Mandiverse shows are course correcting by giving us Luke in his prime transparence. Um, the moment in Jarm's X-Wing arrives in The Mandalorian is unforgettable. It's a calm, powerful, and mythic depiction of the Jedi Master fans had always imagined. The Book of Boba Fett goes even further, showcasing Luke training Grogu, building a temple, and speaking with quiet confidence. His conversations with Ahsoka Tano suggest a thoughtful teacher trying to balance attachment and discipline. Um, these appearances don't contradict The Last Jedi, but they add vital context. Viewers now see Luke actively teaching, recruiting, and laying the foundations for a new Jedi Order. His dream becomes tangible by showing what Luke built before it fell. The Disney Plus shows subtly retcon the emotional impact of The Last Jedi. Luke's attempts to build the new Jedi Order are no longer just exposition. It's a living era filled with hope, mentorship, and growth. And Luke's failures will hit harder after seeing his success in particular. Watching Luke rescue Grogu and offer patient lessons makes his dream feel really the decisions he made that led to Kylo Ren's rise aren't hypotheticals anymore. They're relationships and choices audiences have invested in. Luke training Grogu is especially important. His strict decision between attachment and the Jedi path reveals a teacher trying to avoid past mistakes. It reinforces that he genuinely wanted the Order to succeed because of this groundwork. Revisiting the sequel trilogy carries new emotional weight. And Ben Solo's fall isn't just a plot device. It's the destruction of a future fans have seen Luke painstakingly construct across multiple series. What once felt like a narrative shortcut now plays like the climax of a decades-long tragedy. The hopeful master from The Mandalorian slowly transforms into the broken hermit of The Last Jedi. The gap between those versions becomes heartbreaking. For all the controversy, The Last Jedi still delivers a poignant and fitting end for Luke Skywalker. His duel with Kylo Ren on Crate is an incredible Star Wars moment filled with symbolism and power. The dialogue is unforgettable. But everyone in Soon's, it's a Soon that kind of traded feels a Soon that makes us 10 more. When Kylo Ren demands forgiveness, Luke simply replies, no. It shows a master who understands exactly how to confront his fallen student. Luke's projection across the galaxy is also perfect. He defeats an entire army without striking a blow, buying the resistance time while refusing to escalate violence. It's the ultimate evolution of the pacifist philosophy he embraced with Vader. Becoming one with the Force on his own terms gives Luke a noble, almost spiritual death. He doesn't fall in battle or fail again. He transcends, turning into legend before the eyes of the galaxy, with the Mandoverse now filling in his victories. The Last Jedi feels less like character assassination and more like the final chapter of a long, complicated life. Luke's story ends not with triumph or defeat, but with sacrifice and embracing his place as a legend of the Jedi. And so next time you're pondering the fate of a galaxy far, far away, remember that sometimes the greatest stories are the ones that evolve, challenge our expectations, and remind us that even heroes can fall and rise again. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time, I'll see you about.